I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. I don't.
I'm so scared and confused, and I just don't know what's going on, and I'm just shaking it.
What?
You're shaking it?
Shaking it, bro.
What?
What does that
Please
mean?
stop. Please
What
stop
about it?
shaking it.
All right.
There he
Holy
is.
shit, you're shaking it. Did you know that Kairos divorced me?
Welcome everyone
Fucking
to Idiots on the Mic, episode 3. My name is MC, my co-host is Kairos, and today we're joined by none other than Hiitzathon. Please
Today,
introduce
Kairos
yourself.
being replaced by me. Hi, it's Hunter. I do streams, I play events, and most of the time suck at them. And I wear a maid dress.
That did happen pretty recently. That one
This
time.
is a good intro. Stop.
Jump scare. This could be a recurring theme. We'll see. Because Kairos clearly has that at the ready.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, it's great to be here. It's great to be here.
Good to have you on the podcast, Hunter. You're the first person with a face cam that isn't me. in our whole 3 episodes of existence.
33%.
33%.
Senior
That's
in
true.
Feinberg.
That's okay.
The math's up.
Yeah, the math does do that. As of this point, the second episode actually has not dropped. That's going to be dropping this Saturday from when we're recording this. So, future viewers, if you haven't seen that, go watch that first.
Wow.
We do mention you, Hunter, in that.
We
do actually.
We
Yeah,
do.
we do.
Which is kind of why you're the first guest on the pod.
Of course.
Yes.
We'll see.
You'll see.
I did it.
You'll see. But anyway, let's just dive into whatever the heck we want to here. Any thoughts on your guys' minds right now?
I mean, like,
Kairos.
oh, okay. Well, thank you. I really appreciate you giving me the floor here.
Yeah, the
I
mic's all yours.
couldn't help but notice when we started this podcast, you said you suck at events. I want to just point something out here. This guy gets better placements than me in every single event I have played and he has played. So let's not lie on this podcast.
Stop consulting Danny DeVito. This is not about him.
Danny DeVito is not going to help you.
Danny DeVito's better at
Let's not
microphone
lie
than
on
I
the
am.
idiots on the mic. We might be idiots on the mic, but we're not liars. So you cannot lie about
Well,
your
we do a little
convictions.
bit of trolling.
Okay, well, we do. Okay. Yeah, sure.
A little bit.
But no, Hiitzathon is a top frag. I am a middle frag. MC is just first and div farmer. So
MC is-
kind of
That's not true.
farmer.
That's not
You
true.
literally
before,
are.
We saw the
befo-
Flap Festival.
Before that, I hadn't gotten first in div in a year, bro.
Yeah, but what were your other placements?
Not first in div.
Yeah, I remember some seconds. I remember some thirds. I remember some.
Okay, well, I wasn't disputing that. I was disputing that Kairos called me a first in div farmer. Okay.
Well, you aren't a
Well, you
first
are
in div
becoming one.
farmer,
You
but
literally
you
are
are an
becoming
I'm
in-div farmer.
becoming one. Oh yeah.
Yes, you're becoming
Yeah,
one.
sure.
Yes. And then you have me, who's like middle of the pack type of guy
First
who
place in
likes to chill. I like to
everything
chill in
and
middle pack.
He's just the greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time.
Sorry, what was that? What did you say?
Mm-hmm.
I am so confused, but all right. But yeah, no. In terms of like events and whatnot, I mean, like, I guess we can go. We're all event players here. That's where we come
This
from.
is true.
And we had a conversation on the last podcast, and I kind of want to start asking these like questions to everybody who we bring on in terms of like if they're a Minecraft player or if they play in events, because a lot of people that we're gonna bring on the podcast, right now in terms of events, what has been your favorite event so far?
Creator Carnage. What?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So that is exactly what me and
Between
MC
two.
both said on the last
Creator
podcast.
Carnage is just
That's
so
the
good.
that's the correct
it's-
answer. That's
It's not even
And-
like the most like flashy thing. It's all vanilla or whatever, but it's just so good. I don't know.
Yes.
It's something
It's
about it.
it's one of those events where it's like, you're gonna have a good time, it's gonna be polished, and it's not gonna have too many issues. that's what the beauty of Creator Carnage is. And I don't want to glaze Creator Carnage too much. I'm not even in the fucking roster.
I will glaze.
But like,
I will.
oh, okay,
I'm
I'll
all
glaze
for it.
Creator Carnage, right? But it's not like I'm not gonna go overboard on my glazing of the event. But yeah, Creator Carnage is a very good event, and I think
I
still
love
huge
Creator
props to that
Carnage.
event. And then I guess I can go straight into this as well. What is an event right now that you want to get into? Like, let's say there's roster spots open, and if you wanted to get into that roster, what events would that look like?
I more than likely probably Mania, but that seems a little far-fetched. I don't know. Mania is such it looks
This
like
is
such a
like-
fun event.
I don't
Supposed
think
to look like
I don't think anything
this
is too
questions look like
far-fetched.
supposed to be like the highest stakes event. Because like for me, I put One Shot and Creator Carnage. Those are my two. But like MC the last
I said
time, he
MCC
put
and Block Wars.
So like you can put anything you want. I don't. It's just what
I went
event
for the
right
big
now
guns.
would be like
If we're going
that
with
event you
those,
really want to play again, and that event you
with
want to play
those,
into.
like Mania would probably be like the top that I think could happen in 2 years. Anything's possible in 2 years. But if we're not doing that, then Block Wars Origins.
That's a good choice.
Specifically
Actually.
Origins though.
Yeah.
That roster.
Well, I feel like
so fun to
I feel like
play
the
with.
Origins roster is more specific for players like us compared to like, because I feel like the main Block Wars is for like all the high streamers and whatnot, and then like
Yeah,
Origins
yeah.
is kind of like, because we've
All
seen
of them
people
are
we
high.
know in Origins. We've seen fucking Nitro Tiger, right?
Yeah.
Friends we know, right?
Why did I
don't know how
just?
many
I'm
people
sorry to interrupt. Why did I just get a notification from my TikTok that Kairos is somebody that I might know?
What?
I don't know. We might have to
No
fact
way.
check that though. Do you know?
Wait,
Kyra?
what?
I don't
Is it
know.
actually my
I don't
TikTok?
think
'Cause
I've
my
ever heard
TikTok
of
is-
that name before.
TikTok is my TikTok is Kairos is here. Or no, not even. No, it's just Kairos actually. Wow, I did not know that. I thought my TikTok username was Kairos is here.
Someone
but no,
you
it's
may
just
know
Kairos
is
Kairos.
on TikTok. Wow, thanks.
Thanks, I appreciate it. You should follow me. on
Anyway,
Anyways,
You may
fucking
know.
idiots on a mic.
Moving
moment
swiftly
part
on.
one.
uh-huh.
But no, that's. I think that's a good amount of choices. I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know a lot about Mania, but I've seen great things about Mania. I've seen it as a fantastic event. I don't really know too much of the game roster because I think it's been a while since Mania's actually gone around because I think it's been on break, right?
Mania changed into Mania Party.
Yeah,
which is
it
like a Mario Party style Minecraft event,
Uh-huh.
and it looks so.
Oh, okay.
It just recently came back.
You were, if I'm not mistaken, you were in the viewer event or like the rookies event, right, Hunter?
Or
Mania?
no.
No? Okay, then I'm thinking of somebody else then. Sorry.
Get your
Because I
facts
thought-
straight.
I'm sorry.
You didn't study this podcast? What the fuck
No,
is
I
You
didn't.
didn't
I was
come prepared.
Because I thought you were on Clovish's team when they got on Mania, but I'm probably thinking of somebody else then. Because I know Clovish had a team that got into Mania, right?
that?
Or was
That was the non-mask only event.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So
I
I wouldn't have even been a part of it.
mean, like, there's just so many events out there at this point. I mean, like,
Can we start
You know
making
what I
fun of
mean.
Kairos now?
Yes.
but it does kind of like swing into things of like just how many events are out there and like how it can be so easy to like just like, oh, you know,
Huh.
that's an event that exists,
Huh.
you know.
Yeah.
But there's just so many events, and there's events
there's
I
a
didn't
lot.
even know that. I didn't even know there was
lot.
like fucking a thing. Period.
There's a lot. All right.
I think one of the newest events I had no idea existed was Flat Festival. That looked fun. Somebody,
that's-
two people
that's-
in here played it.
That's a new one as well.
I have
Okay.
opinions on Flap Festival.
All right. Well, we kind of jumped straight into the event scene. But Hunter, I wanna talk about what came before then. How did you get here in the first place?
Yeah. How'd you get here, man?
Oh boy, I used to help moderate and at some point own MCCIT, which is an island event that I think is still running. Jape Sharp 7, my goat, and someone else who is a bad person.
Oh,
So cut that guy.
we don't
Moving
talk
on.
about bad people.
But
You know,
that guy-
that actually makes a lot of sense Because I'm pretty sure did you meet Joshkas through MCCIT or no?
I met Joshkas through Seaside, and
Okay. Because I know a lot of the group
Seaside.
I know a lot of the group that we know came from MCCIT. I know that for sure.
MCCIT
I had the
was,
unfortunate I had the unfortunate to come from the era of Ocean Games minis when they were toxic. I had the era of coming from there. So we all kind of have a background where we came from, and it's no offense to Sploosh, right? No offense to him or nothing. It's just like, let's all be honest here. Fucking Ocean Games minis can be very toxic at times. And there were people in there who were very toxic. Okay, they were very toxic. I'm not gonna.
They used to be when they existed.
No, I mean a lot of those people nowadays I have not seen in like a year now, because that was a long time ago when Ocean Games was a thing. Now I'm thinking about it. That's where I came from. But anyways, no, that's not about me. It's about you. I don't know a lot about MCCIT. It was an island event. I know that much, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they go into
transitioned to
recreations?
No, I don't think they did. Well, they hadn't. They had an official partnership with the Adante Dodgebolt server that everyone uses for events. They were like the first original partnership, and that was when I was owning it. I was in a group chat with me, Adante, and J-Sharp7, and we had come up with the idea of, because Dante was coding the server and needed some place to like actually have the server, because the Dodgeball server back then, before the Adante server, was bad. And it was like in 1.16.4, and none of the arrows registered, and so he made the server with Rise, and that partnership happened, and then swiftly after I left MCIT and switched over to Seaside, which I also moderated, and I also co-owned a server with Rotom called MCCI Funny, and it was the stupidest thing that has ever existed.
What went on in MCCI Funny? Please tell me.
Was the greatest thing to ever touch Minecraft. I like guarantee there was a team at one point with me, Chris the Guy 5, the main MiC, and Rotom, I believe, was the 4. And I don't know how that got allowed, but we won by like 4,000. It was the greatest thing that's ever happened. It was at the time where Rotom was like at his peak MCCI event wise. He doesn't really play that anymore, but he was so fucking good, and he got first in everything, and it was great. And then I swiftly left MCCI Funny as well, because that server got shut down because no one played.
Oh no.
So it was great. Who could have guessed, right?
Who could have guessed?
And so at that point I had not done a whole lot streaming wise, and then Creator Carnage application showed up, and I was like, you know what, let's just toss that into the ring, because who the fuck cares? I'm gonna get rejected, but it's fine. And then I didn't, and now I'm here.
I was totally the same way. I was like, let's throw my hat into the ring with Creator Carnage, and we both ended up on the roster.
I don't know how. I had about 100 followers, and I had not played a single custom tournament besides a Chaos Clash JJN Blue Edition. And that
was an event.
Played.
That was an event.
I remember hearing about that one. I remember
the
seeing that one.
Were so balanced. I was the top frag.
That happened.
Was that the one I subbed into? With the
wait, you were the top frag in 20?
Yes,
I don't remember that.
I was battling for out of okay. To be fair, my team was me, Aridzy, JJN Blue, and Bayern against a team of Duncan, Socronix, PJ, and who the fuck was their fourth? It was also a top frag. It was so fucking stupid. The balancing was so bad. And
I second fragged in that event.
Damn.
So bad.
Yeah, no, before I mean, seriously, besides like my second indiv in the first ever Chaos Clash and up until the second cube I played in, I was awful in Velvet events. I had not seen like a top 10 since that first ever event, and then
Retro Rumble when we teamed together.
Oh, Retro
It's
Rumble.
not the greatest. That was bad.
That
And Cube
happened. But then
Yeah,
Cube
that's how you
happened,
guys-
and I went, ignoring the first event where I top fragged in 19th, and then I decided to get top 5 every other time.
Yeah, you're actually just like farming the top 5s in Cube now. I'm like, it's just what it is. You just farm it.
But
now.
I'm not a first indiv farmer.
You're getting close to it, honestly. You've been very close to it every event. No, but like you guys met through Retro Rumble, yeah?
Stop talking to
right?
Danny DeVito.
Stop talking. Dana DeVito is not going to save you.
What the fuck does that mean? That's
Anyways, moving on. You two met through Retro Rumble, yeah?
Yeah, that was the first time I ever talked
Retro
to
Rumble.
to
Yes,
me.
we were on a team together with Clovish and Tiny Riot X, and that was a very fun team. I enjoyed.
It's so bad.
While it didn't go great, I enjoyed beating people up in sharpshooters when it was broken and everyone was.
Oh my god, the fucking when the sticks did 4 hearts
Yep.
of damage.
Well,
For no
it-
reason. It's so funny.
It was really funny. I dropped like 50 kills or something.
It was awesome. It was actually
it
gotta
was-
be my favorite game.
It was peak, and then I did horribly the next time it happened because you couldn't just punch people to death.
Oh.
It was the worst fix they've ever done. They need to bring it back.
Hashtag bring back broken sharpshooters.
Oh boy. I
don't
need
think
to
I
be
ever
brutally
played a
honest.
Retro.
That team, I felt so awkward in. I had known only Clovish. Granted, I knew Clovish for 2 years at that point, and I genuinely, every single game I played, I felt like I was like, I don't know. It was, I had never talked to you or Riot at that point, and I was like trying to figure out how to give comms, and I still don't think I ever did in that team.
I'm not the greatest at giving comms myself even now.
It was so bad. I don't know. It was awesome though. I had a good time. I missed Retro Rumble, but now it's Cube Championships.
Yeah. Well, Cube Championships superior.
It's so much better.
Superior.
It's so much
Oh,
better.
Yes. I can finally farm indiv in building games.
Oh god.
Everyone's been asking.
Kairos doesn't talk about that.
You love building blitz, right? I've heard.
No, not at
You're
all.
so good at building blitz from what I've.
Who told you this? Who is giving you this information?
Danny
I got
DeVito.
last in that game. I'm pretty sure. Like
He's been gossiping.
I got like 20. How many people were in the Cube Champ? Oh my god! Why did your screen just become God itself? Good god! No, but I feel like during my first cube, which Dolphin pretty much dragged me into because it was like, hey, you should come back from your break, play a cube with me. So it's because of my birthday. I was like, all right, guess I'm coming back to the war. No, but I think in that building game, I got like damn near last place. With the build games, I just can't wrap my head around it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know, like,
did.
it's just like, I don't know, man. Building games are not my strong suit.
In 36th.
Are you bringing up the fucking spreadsheet? Thank you, Hiitzathon.
He's
I
bringing
got
up the docs.
27.
He's bringing up the stats.
I got 27. It's not 36.
No, you got 36.
Thank you. I really
you
appreciate it.
just brought his mental down even further than it already was.
But no, because I make up for my PvP. You know, I think even if my PvP that event in general was not that great, as my first event back in 3 to 4 months, I had not touched my keyboard in 3 to 4 months. Oh, I see. I have not touched my keyboard in 3 to 4 months. So it's like, yeah, I was going to struggle. I think the build game I struggled with the most because it's like, ugh, not great for me.
Yeah,
but I
building
think with
games
this
suck ass.
next Cube Championships coming up, I hope I can actually improve on my placements a lot because, like, again, last Cube Championships I had 0 prep time. I had like maybe like a day or two after 4 months of not touching my like keyboard once because I stayed off my PC entirely. I did not touch it. So with me being kind of back into the scene, I hope I can do better in Cube. But it's like, we'll just have to see. I think I'm really hoping on the sharpshooters game, me doing better in it because. Oof, I'm gonna be honest. I was disappointed in myself the last time I played the sharpshooter game because, like,
sharpshooters.
I unironically I missed a lot of shots I should have hit because I looked back at my bot. I was like, what am I doing? like, like it was not great. But overall, I mean, like, Cube is just one of those events where it's like. I have a lot of fun in it, and I'm really excited to play in another one. I am really excited to play another one, which I got one coming up this weekend. Woohoo!
That was the second event that I was talking about with my favorite events as of right now, because Cube Championships is just so fun.
I agree.
No, Cube. I think it brings a very interesting roster to it too, because there's a lot of names I'm not familiar with. However, they're like pretty chill people, right? Not names I'm very familiar with. Speedrunners. Well, that's the roster in. I'm talking about me and MC are more on the friends roster, which is like. Has a lot of people I've never really spoken to too much. I have two people. I have 2 people on my team I've never teamed with. One I've never talked to, and of course Velvet. Velvet's gonna do very good probably. I think my team honestly really relies on me if I do good or not. I think that's going to tell whether or not we can get like a good play. Because I think my team
first in div.
No, it's just Aereo.
I can't wait. I think it really in the race game.
I think it takes. Is there? Is there a race game in Cube?
Yeah, there's a race game.
Yeah, there is.
I don't
rush.
There is.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking of a different event that I played in recently. Sorry. Listen, bro, it's been a long day. But no, I think because it really depends on if Aereo can improve his placements from last time. If I can actually do well in my role I'm supposed to be in, because originally I was supposed to be in the placement Logan Time got, but then I dropped and Logan Time went like skyrocketed that event. I'm pretty sure that's why I lost my "That's a Good Duos" from Angry Birds Gamer. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it because I used to be on that and I'm
Rest
not.
in peace.
I don't really care, but no, there's a lot of things I want to really improve on in terms of the event scene, and I want to prove to myself that I can do a lot better than I did for my first Cube. Because like, still a little disappointed, but that's just me, right? I feel like I definitely have. I feel like I have a huge standard for myself in terms of PvP games, especially. Because I've made a name for myself. Usually, I made a name for myself in this community as being good in PvP. So it's like
you're the person that can left click.
You are the.
Well, I gotta make sure I am because I gotta make sure I can actually live up to it, you know. And I feel like that's a big thing for all events. You have to make sure you live up to like the standards that you feel like you put on yourself, you know.
Oh yeah, I know. I put very high standards on myself.
Well, yeah,
it's not very healthy sometimes.
Yeah.
No, but I mean like. At the end of the day, it's all for fun, and now I'm trying to think. Did I meet you through MC or did I meet you through Logan Hits?
I think it was like a combination of In the Kitchen and like IBL, because you had like had some form of idea from me when I first joined IBL, and then we talked first in ITK.
Yeah, because I seen you join, and then it's funny because I seen you join IBL, and I was like, "Hey, MC, isn't this like the guy you teamed with?" I was like,
"Yeah,
isn't this a guy you teamed with? Is he playing?" I was like, because originally, originally season 4, you were actually on my idea of putting on my roster for Shinji but it never went through because we ended up having a couple roster changes, and then we ended up just not drafting anybody because it was like, no. That's wrong. We drafted Dolphiny.
Yeah, we did.
Because Dolphiny originally never wanted to play, but then he was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And then MC was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot
too.
Top
10 worst decisions of someone can make.
I don't know what you mean. IPL is the greatest thing to ever happen.
No, it's the greatest thing ever. It took years off my life.
Everyone loved the IBL.
It is definitely IBL is definitely something, and that's a good way to get into, like, I guess a little bit of that, since that's also what you're kind of known for right now is IBL. Your things.
Am I known for IBL? Uh-oh.
You are IBL.
Some people know you as also being in IBL, doing stuff in IBL.
You gotta change that shit.
Well, I think. Okay, let me rephrase it.
It's like saying I know you from Twitter.
You're mostly oh my god, no.
Oh, no.
No, bro. That's a
No, it is.
worse.
It's kind of the equivalent. I'm gonna be honest.
I feel like Hiitzathon's a good example of like he's more known as the events type of guy, but also is in IBL doing IBL things right. And then I'm known as the IBL guy, but he also plays events sometimes. I think we're kind of the opposite because I think I built myself more of a name in IBL, and you've built yourself way more of a name in the event scene.
And I just exist in an interdimensional plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just like
you're
in a black hole
MC.
somewhere doing everything, and it's just awesome. I don't know.
I feel like MC is much more known for his events and as well as his animations. I think that's where MC comes from.
Well, see, that's the issue is that most of my following like ignore YouTube subscribers because none of them actually watch me. Most of my following is from the event scene and not from animations. Most people probably don't know I make animations. And that's just the way it goes.
I use that to get you into Betacraft. I was like, yeah, this guy does animations. You should let him in.
This
like, all right.
guy.
So that's because MC, I don't know if you knew about this, Hits. MC didn't get in from applications. He got in because I vouched for him.
Dude, I didn't even know that the thing existed in the first place. Kairos just DM'd me one day and he was like, hey, I could vouch for you for this thing, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I was like, I think MC would enjoy it.
Yeah, okay, sure.
No, that's awesome.
But you mentioned a name earlier, J Sharps. Did J Sharps tell you about IBL? Because I know J Sharps was the owner of Street Shark for a while.
I don't know how long I've been in the IBL server, but I think J Sharps is the first person to tell me about the IBL. Hold on. Now I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check.
That's what I figured once you said J Sharps. I didn't even know you knew J Sharps. But that's what I figured because I knew J Sharps owned a team for, I don't want to get it wrong, maybe 2 to 3 seasons because he was one of the main owners for Street Sharks. So yeah.
I've been in the IBL since 2020. I was joined on August 14th, 2020.
It's been going on since 2020? Are you sure?
I have been in this server for the IBL since 2020, and that is from MCCIT.
You
and
what?
I genuinely wiped it from my mind until I first joined the team.
See, I didn't even know that server existed in 2020.
It's been in for so long. I think it first went up in 2019.
The IBL. Because the first season happened in 2023.
Yeah. Dig TV has been a part of the series, part of IBL since January 19th, 2019.
I did not know it had been going on for that long. That's news to me.
This is completely blown my mind.
Yeah, no, I did not know that. I thought it had been going on since only like 2022, 2023.
So long. Yeah, like when
crazy.
I first joined the mod team, he had talked about like being a part of the IBL and making an MCCIT team at one point, and that never happened.
So wait, what was IBL before? Because I don't think it was IBL.
I don't fucking know. I have
because it had to be something else. Because
it had to be something else because the first season didn't start until 2022, 2023. Yeah, because that was season 1.
When did MCCI even come out?
It's been out for a while. It's definitely been out for like 5 years at minimum.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm doing research.
2022 was open beta.
I'm gonna.
So what was it before?
2022 was open beta. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold on.
So when did I join
this is why I was confused because like 2020 was like the peak of MCC, bro.
Now I need to talk to Chan about that because like I don't remember IBL being something because Chan is the main guy. I'm pretty sure Chan is the main guy who made IBL. So what was it beforehand? Was it a custom event?
We're doing our own investigation here, bro.
Like, no, because I swore I was like, I don't think the IBL's been on for that long because we're in season 5. No, season 6 now technically because next season will be season 6. There's no way it's only been 6 seasons since 2020. 2019.
I don't think we'll ever find out. There's no messages.
I have no idea.
Well,
that's something I can ask Chan about sometime at some point.
We'll figure it out eventually.
The world may never know.
Wow, we fully just got our minds blown by that. No, but I mean, like in terms of just IBL, I guess we could talk about it real quick. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because we got a lot of things we want to talk about today. But it's like, I mean, like in terms of your first and second season, on an honest basis, if you really wanted to put it on an honest basis, like out of 10, how much fun have you had in terms of it?
I'd have to split it up into two categories. The scrims have been the funniest VCs I've ever been a part of. The games have made me want to pull my hair out and rip off my own skin.
That's fair. I get that.
Like, I have never been more upset at people in my life when it comes to the games, when they just, like, I don't know, that playoff game was so annoying. But it's fine. And then the scrims have been we have an entire iceberg in the Got Money channel of things that were said in the scrims.
Oh god.
Like, hold on, I can look up like I'll throw some out there. Spaceship Round 4, but that's not a scrim, that was a match thing. Spaceship Round 4 is one of them. The one day signing of Burb. Signing a Khalees is fucking crazy. Why was this put on here? Why was this put on here? 2 ranged kills, which is the amount of ranged kills Amrushi had in all of the games he played.
Awesome.
Hiitzathon, Mastro P and Obama, which I'm not giving context to.
What?
That was incredible. But yeah, it's 10 out of 10 for the scrims. They were incredible. I wouldn't wish playing an IBL match on my worst enemy. It is so bad. It's
Yeah, and I feel like for me, I'm kind of in that awkward spot for IBL where it's like I played 2 seasons, I've been retired for a season, I'm thinking about coming back next season. I think my first 2 seasons, right? I think I have to alone those 2 seasons completely split those apart in terms of rating, because it's like season 3 was an absolute fucking blast. I mean, like the amount of like upsets we pulled off, and like the amount of people we like prove wrong in our Shinji Kaito season 3. Oh, so many. And I think I got to give credit to MC too, because like he blew everybody out the park with his animation too. During the finals.
That was I locked in for that one.
He almost got like hired to be a graphic.
That's fucking
crazy.
Chan was making some noises on that stream, bro.
He was making some noises, bro. You were there.
God.
But I like to even if right the finals wasn't that close, it's just the amount of work we put in, the amount of fun we had that season 3. But it was just thinking about it now, that season 3 team is fucking crazy when you truly think about it, because it was me, not Sherpa, Quintus CT, Boxed, Fawn Aardvark was actually on that B League for a little bit, and then Dino Days. I don't believe I'm missing anybody else.
Autos
joined in at the very last. Autos joined in for playoffs. Holy shit, was she like an actual W sign? I mean, like, because when Autos came into season 3, it actually fixed a lot of the issues we needed and that we had, and that was taking Sherpa off a healing kit, because he should have not been fucking healing. He should have been fragging, and putting somebody on a healer kit who was competent, and that was Autos. Autos was very competent at a healer kit. Not saying Sherpa wasn't, right? But we just me, Dino, and Box couldn't fill the healing job that Sherpa did. Sherpa was a very good healer, but it was just like, we need Sherpa on other kits because he's just going to do better on those other kits. And we started to see how Autos could do on it. Autos popped the fuck off. So we're like, all right, let's get Autos in.
Autos,
and then the worst thing
was
fucking
good,
ever happened.
And then weather had other
Autos
plans.
gets stuck in a hurricane for finals.
Oh,
so
yeah,
of all people, I'm stuck on Watermill healer for the very first time.
Oh no!
I think I had 1 scrim of practice for Watermill, and we're like,
oh, that's
you just gotta do it. I was like, I'll try my best, but don't expect much out of me. And I honestly don't think I did too bad on it. It was just like, we just got outmatched. I mean, it was just that shot glass team was very good, and we had to change a lot of things up. It was a last minute kind of thing. So I think if we ran it back, I think it'd be a lot closer. I just don't know who would win. I don't know. I think it would be a lot closer though, compared to us getting kind of swept. We won a map. We won Courtyard. We gave all of our fucking might on that Courtyard. That Courtyard was fucking beautiful. But no, season 3 was fun, and then season 4 for me was hit or miss. I think for me, my biggest thing was I was getting moved around a lot in season 4. I was taking roles and I was leaving roles and I was taking roles again and I was leaving roles again. And then at the very end for playoffs, I had to take roles because they realized, Hands can't be the only one IGLing. They need somebody else to be in-game leading. They need somebody else to be like making shot calls, and that's where I came in. It's just for me, I'm a little disappointed in myself because like I had been off the field for a while. I'd been going on and off the bench. I had been getting rusty again. Playoffs came up, and then oh my god, the fucking playoffs in general, we just had so much go wrong. And then we went against Infred, which they had a lot more time in their hands compared to us. Shoto had a pipe explode at his college. People just didn't have time. It was a lot.
We were this close to winning that first map, bro.
That first map. I think that first map would have meant everything, and it would actually made us win because we would actually had like the motivation.
And then I was in a 1v4, and it was Jover.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, it happens, and I think that's the thing about IBL, where it's like you'll get your wins, you'll get your loses, but at the end of the day, right? If you have fun with it and you just enjoy it with the friends, I mean, like, hey, that's all it's about. But MC, we go to you. But let's talk about
how was your experience with IBL?
How's your experience?
Well, obviously we already mentioned season 3. I made the animation and stuff. And that was cool. I liked all the reactions to that and the chat when it blew up. That was fun. Season 4, I'm signed as a player for the cheapest contract because nobody knows me. And I played, 10 maps that season, and I want to say 60% of them were classic. And I was just a classic merchant. That's the only reason I was ever good. That's the only reason I got runner-up ranged B-League player.
You fucking shredded people on classic. It was kind of crazy.
I was good on classic and nothing else.
Yeah.
And I mean, season 5
Classic
happened.
is such a good map.
I feel like
it happened.
Yeah. I think just season 5, a lot of things started to change, and like the idea of having a sharpshooter one trick, how it's been for like season 3 and season 4, I think were big. Season 4 was where we started to see a little bit of changes in terms of sharpshooter players, but season 3 was like, okay, you had to have a sharpshooter one trick. That's why we had Box. Box was our season 3 sharpshooter one trick. Season 4, MC was our sharpshooter one trick. Did MC pop off? Yes, 100%. I think we would have not won as many classics as we did if MC wasn't fucking there. He did incredible job.
It'll never
then
happen
season 5
again.
comes around, and I think, and this was a conversation I was having with a couple of people. I feel like IBL is beginning to change into one of those scenes where it's like people are realizing the dangers of having somebody just constantly shoot you out, and a lot more people are becoming better at range as well. So it's a lot harder for there to be just a specific really good sharpshooter one trick, right? And I think that's also why even players like Pokemon have kind of changed their playstyle to not be as much of just like a range one trick and being more of like they're doing more sword, they're doing more running in, they're doing different things, right? And I think with season 5, even the map pool, right? Yeah, we've seen some watermills where MC just got to fucking do what he wanted to do, right? There's maybe 2 watermills where MC dropped a fuck ton of kills, but it's just like with Slay was a different story. And I think I want to talk about this because I've actually had a couple conversations with people about Slay in general as a map. I don't think the playstyle of Slay really helps out. I think it does not help a player who is a sharpshooter one trick because of the fact that the playstyle of Slay is so different now. And that is, you get orbed or you get fucking rushed. I mean, like, it is just what Slay is. It's a very hyper aggressive map.
That's not how Goth Money did it.
And yeah, I can see that. That's fair.
Filling.
But we had a lot of the time, and I seen it. It wasn't just MC, right? I think it was a lot of teams that had their sharpshooter kind of stay back. If your sharpshooter was not as aggressive in terms of plays, they get like 2 people on them automatically. They just fucking rush you, and it's like, it's not the greatest situation to be in. And it's no offense to MC, right? But MC's not the greatest at sword. So he definitely got into situations
I
where
only ended up playing Slay like 3 times.
Yeah. And it's just, I think it was just a problem of like, we couldn't really figure out the flow. of how to do it. And Slay in general is just like, it's such a fucking it's a map where it's like you're gonna see styles of it played differently against players. You're gonna see people just filling on you, and you're gonna see people who are just gonna fucking bum rush you, right? It's just what Slay is, and I think Slay is becoming a map where a lot of people now are putting their top frags melee players on the fucking sharpshooter kit. Which I don't know how much I agree with it, but at the same time I can kind of understand it, because if you have, let's say you have like your melee kit guy, runs in, starts doing melee, right? He can just hotkey to his crossbow, one shot, right?
Yep.
Just start to run away, and I think that's why people are starting to change how the sharpshooter on Slay is. But like, I think for Watermill, I think MC did a perfect job on Watermill when he got the chance to play.
Yeah, when I got the chance to play, because it was banned like literally every single
He got
game.
banned so many times.
I was benched
that's
for
because of the
3
bad
straight games because
Yeah.
because all of my maps were benched.
Just all of his maps continue to get
Maybe
banned.
that's because Watermill sucks. And I like Echo.
I will not accept incorrect opinions.
It is such a
But no.
bad map. It's so predictable.
I also kind of got cooked by the flipping new arrow physics.
Oh my god,
They
yeah.
were so
It fucked
bad.
every range main too.
Oh my
it was,
god.
Season 5 was not just
because
because it's just like you got
quick
fucked by
charge,
everything.
quick charge 2. I was all about pickaxe, quick charge crossbow in close quarters. I can work with it, and then they changed the way arrows worked, and I was
Arrows
just
in close
completely
quarters
cooked.
Just couldn't work.
Yeah.
It just
Hey,
the
I mean,
arrows
like-
just didn't work.
It happened to Yuko, it happened to you. Fucking, what can you do, man? What can you do, man?
And now I will never play IBL again.
I swear. Actually.
That's so fair. Nah, but like in terms of IBL, I mean, like, I'm hoping the map roster is definitely. I'm hoping it's good. I think this map roster is very interesting. It's not my favorite map roster, and it's why I'm gonna be honest. IBLQ kind of is like whatever, because the map roster is kind of shit.
I miss Pumpkin Patch.
I
That's
honestly,
what I'm talking about.
I honestly could say this. I have fun on Pumpkin Patch more than some of the maps in the actual roster pool right now. I have finally started to find my groove on Graffiti, though. It's been 2 seasons, finally figuring it out slowly. I think the one map I think I can truly say I dislike is Spaceship. And I'm going to get a lot of shit for that. But it's just like, Spaceship really depends on your fucking team. It depends on if you have a good top fighter, and it depends on not you, but the other person who's probably playing Pillar can both hold your fucking sides. If you have a player on one of your sides who cannot hold their Pillar, it's over. I mean, like, Space is one of those maps where it really, truly depends on your team, or else you are screwed. And we have seen it from so many different teams where they play Spaceship, they think they're going to win it. They lose one of the Pillar sides, they get completely cooked the entire game. I mean, it's just what Spaceship is. And hello, doggo. It's just like, sorry, my dogs are barking. It's just like one of those maps where it's like, I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's one of the maps that I do not enjoy in IBLQ. It's one of the maps I personally would be like, let's ban it. Even though I can definitely win a side at every now and then, it's just like, I'm not very consistent on it either. So it's not one of my maps of all time. I used to be good at the map, and then I kind of just started fading out slowly, and I just had other people in Season 4 especially take my spots for Spaceship. So I was like, okay, sure, whatever. I had my one time where I like completely like cooked one of the crossbow players on Night Vision or something. That was I'll save it. You know, that was the one game. Okay. And unironically, I actually took crossbow kit on Spaceship because I had fun on that kit. I could crossbow shoot and I could just go straight in for a melee fight. It's just what it is. But of course, I want Villa back. I think Villa is one of the best IBL maps in my opinion. I think Villa needs to stay in the map roster. I think Courtyard, I don't know if they're ever going to bench Courtyard. I think it's just one of those maps where it's always going to fit in the type of style of IBL. Graffiti, I'm kind of iffy on Graffiti. I've started to like it a little bit more. It's a lot of communication on that map, which a lot of teams don't have. And then, I mean, like, those Villa, Courtyard, and then what's a map? Honestly, Classic's a very fun map. Those are my 3 maps I'd say that I truly enjoy. I truly enjoy those 3 maps. But now here's for you, Hiitzathon. What are the 3 maps you enjoy?
What maps do I like? not a lot of them. I think a lot of the at a point in time, every single map on the roster is just like there's a team that does good on it in a game, and then every other team takes what they did and then just slightly tweaks it, and so every single map becomes the same exact match every time. So I don't know. I like Slay a lot, actually. I didn't play it very often, but Goth Money just played it weird, and it was really fun to just see them just go for fills for no fucking reason. Especially when they were just winning fights. Like they'd have like a 2v2 on one side, the other side would be stagnant, and then they'd just win that fight, and they'd be like, okay. Like, I don't know. I like Slay. My team tried really hard to get good at Spaceship. My team tried so hard to get good at Spaceship, but not a single one of my team is good at top fighting. So it was doomed from the start. We tried so hard, so I don't really like Spaceship that much.
Trenches, right?
Trenches. My team does not like Trenches as a map. I love Trenches, and that's the only reason why we're good at it. It's so fun. I don't know. It seems like it's just the same exact thing every round, but when playing it specifically, it feels like literally anything could happen.
Yeah.
And I love that. And my team does not like Trenches. My team was not a fan of Trenches. When they were the Warriors, we were not a fan of Trenches.
I feel like you farm on that map every time I see you, and even like an IBL queue, you drop like 8 or 9k on that map. Because you just get multi-shot and you just win.
Because it's easy as fuck. The map, yeah. I don't know. The map is just so easy.
So
it's
fair.
It's throw so orb, run. Like, that's all I do.
That's fair. I get that.
But yeah.
You just get so much range damage on the map. It's crazy to me.
Trenches, Slay. I don't know.
And everything else.
Everything else sucks ass. No, I'm just kidding. I think all maps are fine besides forts. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Playing it right here, right now, I don't give a fuck. Forts is dog shit. It's worse than. It's worse than. How do you have a map that is worse than Factory? I don't get it.
How do you find
whatever the hell the map is? Foundry. Fuck. Whatever the hell it's called. Factory, Foundry. I don't give a shit. How do you make a map so much worse than Foundry? Bad. It's actually crazy. Like it has actually made me enjoy Rig. I enjoy Rig now because I realize there is a map that's called Forts that is just terrible. That is just terrible. It's a terrible map.
I don't think anyone's ever said that sentence.
I don't think
I don't
that's
care.
The first time anyone said that.
Forts is a terrible map. It's a terrible map. But anyways, I don't want to go on a whole tangent of that. MC, I know your maps. You can tell them straight up. I mean, like...
Watermill. Classic. And, you know, before IBL, I actually really liked Spaceship.
Oh... Yeah, the IBL ruined Spaceship for a lot of people.
Because I really enjoyed doing a top fight when no one else was focusing on me and it was just a 1v1.
And then everybody realized we need to focus this motherfucker, or else he's just gonna get easy range damage.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we had to switch MC out because of the fact he just get fucking targeted on top fight.
Oh yeah.
It was so bad.
Spaceship was easy until it wasn't.
Yeah.
Until people learned how to play the map.
Yeah.
It's similar for me to Courtyard because Courtyard, everyone knows what to do. Everyone knows what the strat is.
This is why I didn't play Courtyard.
You just run in a circle pretty much. Unless you really want to take a fight, you just run in a circle for half the game. And then your invis does something. And that's Courtyard.
See, I love Courtyard just because I get to do my thing where I get to like clip farm with webs. That's my thing. I get the clip.
This guy's a clip farmer.
What can I say? I enjoy webs. I really enjoy webs because I'm an SMP player. I love webs. What can I say? And I honestly, I don't mind Invis too. I played it a couple times in IBLQ. I don't mind Invis. I really don't. I play it Invis style though, where it's kind of like how Quinta used to do it, but a little bit differently. But I don't think Invis on Courtyard's too bad. It's just like I've seen so many people play Invis on that map where it's just like they rush in from one side to the other, not trying to do anything fancy. I'm just sitting here like, bro, you're gonna get found out and you're gonna get dropped. And what do you know? It gets dropped. And I'm sitting here, well, now we're in a 3v4. Well, now I'm fucked. GG's.
This is wild news.
But no, in terms of IVL in general, I think it's just you pick and choose. And I think it really depends on the map pool in the season and like the actual player pool itself too, whether or not you're gonna have a good time. Season 3 overall got to be my best season of all time in terms of how much fun I've had. I've only played 2 seasons, but it's still like I've watched most of the season for my team, from my Shinji Kaito team and my A-League team as well. I seen my B-League, they had okay fun. Sometimes there was like whatever. My A-League had a lot of fun until my A-League had fun the first half, and then the second half it became a little bit like issues started to arise. You could see like glaring things. I was like, okay, a little bit iffy, but we can work on it. And then just I think there was a lack of a lot of things truly being worked on, even though they were going to be worked on. And I lacked the decision making, but I think that's for every team in general. You know, decision making is one of those things in IBL which can truly make the difference in a game in general. Is like if your team cannot decision make at a like very diligent time and like where you need to do it now, then you're gonna get cooked. You're gonna lose the game, because next thing you know, you're gonna be bunched up and you're not gonna know what the hell's going on. But no, in terms of IBL, it's just like you pick and choose.
You know,
we've done a lot of talking about the IBL.
Yeah, let's move on.
I gotta ask.
Sure.
Something on the agenda is called the question.
Oh no, hang on. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. We saved that till the end.
Oh.
I actually want to talk about something on the agenda. We kind of skipped a couple things, which is fine. I mean, we're idiots on the mic. You know, we're gonna talk about whatever the fuck we feel like.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
I do kind of want to go into this topic first because it kind of interests me a lot, because I have a lot of things I want to talk about it on. The Twitch streamer kind of experience, streaming in general.
What's that?
I mean,
reaction?
like, one of us here has done a subathon. One of us here does streaming a little bit differently. Does also YouTube streaming, and then one of us here.
Was that you?
I no
streams
longer do YouTube streaming.
Did you do the subathon?
Okay.
Was that?
Well,
Danny DeVito did not do the subathon.
But Danny DeVito did. Okay, for our people who are not actually like seeing, hello, I'm a shark. Hitzhunter's here. He used to wear maid outfit. MC's just like here. Hitzhunter has this Danny DeVito in the background that's just a full-on cardboard cutout of Danny DeVito, and I feel like he like worships him every time he needs advice. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, oh boy. Okay, now.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is gonna be the end of the Idiots on the Mic podcast.
No, but
I worship Danny DeVito.
But and then for me, I've kind of taken a break from streaming. I'm back into it. I streamed way too fucking much this last month. I'm taking a little bit more of a break. But Hits, I guess I want to kind of ask you. I mean, what do you find like the most fun in terms of streaming? Like, what is something that like truly like, yeah, that's why I stream?
Oh boy, what do I find fun about streaming?
It's a hard,
this is a hard question.
There's
not a lot of things. No, I more so like the people I've met from streaming than the actual streaming portion of it. Because like streaming, to me, I just don't really think about it very often. Besides the chat, I just kind of just play the game and leave. Because that's I feel like it's just the easiest thing to do, and is the most genuine thing to do. I more so really like the people I've met from streaming. Like the entire Darkathon server, the entire Brody friend group, the entire like you guys, like there's a lot of people that I've met that I would not have met or wouldn't even know about if I did not create the Twitch channel. So that's kind of what I think is the best part of streaming.
And I think that's really valid. You know, in terms of streaming, right? There's a lot of different things. You know, there's the good, the bad, but I think in terms of meeting the people, that's one of the top things. It's just you get to meet so many incredible people who do this. You know, we might not be like top-notch streamers. We might not be like have all this fancy shit.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Okay,
I
buddy.
didn't post it, right?
But it's like, we try our best. We meet some crazy people in here. We do some crazy shit while we're streaming, right? We play all these events, right? And I think kind of for me as well, it's like I just really like the idea of just like trying to entertain, whether it be one person or many people, right? I think for me, when I'm doing Twitch streaming, when I'm like just streaming in general, right? My biggest thing is like I just hope I make somebody's day today. That is always my number one goal. Is just, I hope I make somebody's day today. I hope I entertain just a little, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes of their day, right? I hope I can bring that. I hope I can bring that energy that a lot of people need nowadays, which is just like some positive, good energy, right? That's what I think the beauty of streaming is. Was like, you do it to entertain, you do it to help people out because you don't know what's going through somebody's life, So they pull up a Twitch stream, they just relax for a second, Enjoy whatever the hell goofy things you're doing, whether it be Hiitzathon during a subathon putting a maid dress, or MC just showing off one of his animations.
You've mentioned that like 4 times. Is there something
just
on your
taking
mind,
shots.
or like what's going on?
Jump scare.
No, it's like MC. Maybe he's like animating something one day because you've sometimes streamed it, and like maybe that's pretty interesting to somebody, or like even me playing BattleBox, goofing off, having to a wheel for 25,000 kills because I'm a no life. I think it's just a beauty.
And us trying to stop him.
Streaming as well. In terms of streaming as well, it's just like you can do anything except for illegal shit, but you can pretty much do anything, right?
You did not have to clarify that.
You can do anything except
clarify.
illegal shit.
I'm making sure I clarify it. Don't do anything that gets you banned, kids. It's not okay.
No gambling on stream.
Nothing against Twitch TOS.
Yeah, make sure to read all of it.
I think that is just what is so fun about streaming. It's just like so many possibilities, so many things you can do, and you're just entertaining. You're having a good time.
No, yeah, I agree about the entertainment value. And I mean, I feel like with the people that I've met through streaming and whatnot, and the community that surrounds that, sometimes I feel like when I'm not like looking to entertain like my own audience, I find myself having the most fun when I'm not streaming and playing with friends and appearing on other people's streams, because you take a look at like when Betacraft was happening, and I would just show up in the background and I would just be that character that you would just see. And as much as it like wasn't like anything important, I just found that so funny to do.
You're just the aura farmer.
Unintentionally or intentionally, yeah.
It was very intentional sometimes.
It was not intentional to begin with.
It felt like at like the end you would just be like staring off into the distance just for fun. It was awesome. Your character was great.
He didn't get a lot of development because all of the lore would happen at midnight, and I was not looking to be on.
Now Betacraft had no problems with lore happening at late. That's crazy.
My
no
sleep
issues.
schedule was so fucked because of it.
No
Oh
issues.
my god. Before Betacraft, I was going to bed at 10 p.m. or like 10:30, and then during Betacraft, I wouldn't get off until like 4 or 5 a.m. and I would sleep until like 2, and at one point it got so bad that I did oversleep for my real life job because I was playing on Betacraft, and that was rough, and I was really bad. But
see, that I've never done because my job. The thing was, I could do it because my job doesn't start at like 11 p.m. CST for me. No, 12 p.m. CST for me, and lore would end at like 3 a.m. So it's like I was actually getting a good little bit of sleep. However, I'd have to go like buy breakfast sometimes because I just forgot to make like eggs in the morning or something, right? It wasn't too big of an issue because like I'm saving up. But holy fucking shit! Sorry, I just knocked something on my desk. I thought that was water. I was actually like freaking out for a second. No, but I mean
Stay
like
hydrated.
not a lot you can do there, and it happens. But no, I mean like again with streaming, met a lot of cool people. I don't think I'd be here even on this podcast if I didn't start streaming. You two
What
are
do you-
giving
yeah.
each other
What do
very
you
interesting
have?
look. I'm very
I have
scared.
nothing.
What? No, what do you have? Put it up
What
to
do you
the
have?
camera.
Is that what I'm like?
Thing over there. I don't know.
Stop consulting
For our
Danny DeVito.
listeners- For our listeners, Hitzhunter just had a. Oh, by the way, real quick, I should probably preface this because I haven't yet. Hitzhunter goes by two different things. Hitzhunter, hits. There's so
This
many
is
names
not
for
a
this
topic on
fucking
the
guy.
podcast.
This
That's
is-
There's so many. There's no. This.
Kairos is gone.
Bye, Kairos.
Kairos, come back.
Where?
Okay, to preface, I don't go by Hitzhunter. I never once intentionally went
You go by
Hitzhunter.
Hitzhunter.
I go by Hi It's Hunter
Sorry,
because
Mac.
it would have been such
Where did you
a
go?
YouTube channel name.
My
Say-
okay, my sister came into my room just like showing off her new pajamas or some shit. I don't know, it was very awkward.
Were-
I was like, "How about a podcast?"
were they cool?
They were pretty cool.
All right.
But,
that's
anyways,
excusable.
No, but like, it was so funny because when I found out, because I thought Hits' name was Hits Hunter. I didn't know it was Hits Hunter. So
You're still
I'm
calling
talking-
him Hits now.
because I
Everyone
don't
does.
give
I
a
know.
shit. I think it's
Everyone
a
does.
cool fucking name. Hits is a cool name. You gotta agree with me on this. Hits Hunter is a cool name. No, because it's so funny. Because like, we had a group chat for Syndicate. We have a group chat called the Goombas. And everybody, I say in the group chat, like, hey, did you guys know like Hits Hunter's name was actually Hyatt's Hunter? That group chat actually fucking exploded, and I'm not even kidding.
Blew up.
Like I'd have to find. I think that woke up like 12 people, including people I'm not talking that like section of the Discord in a while. It woke people up who I've not talked in a while, being like, "What? You're lying?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not lying."
It didn't
Like you
matter.
ruined. You somehow changed the lives of like 8 or 9 people in that group chat. I hope you know.
Oh no.
But
Truly
the amount of time-
I
revolutionary.
got so lost of what I was even talking about.
No,
now.
genuinely.
I had to
speaking,
bring that up.
the amount of times I have been in a VC with someone and randomly they will go, "Wait, your name's not Hits Hunter," and I have to like cringe and fall back into my seat because I'm like, "Fuck, this is happening again." Because it's happened so many times, and I've heard so many crash outs over my name not being Hits Hunter and
Oh
in
my
fact being
God.
Hits Hunter. It is. I feel so bad every time, but it's also really funny. So. I'm never actually gonna change it. I said I wanted to because Hits Hunter is a better name, but it's always gonna be Hits Hunter.
No, I think that keeps a bit too, right? It
Yeah,
keeps a good bit.
it's
And I
the
think
running
I mean like
joke.
people I think more people go by like Hits Hunter because it's just easier to say off the tongue too, by the way. Because if you have to go the whole thing of like Hits Hunter rather than Hits Hunter, it's like it's a lot more like what's the word for it?
Bad.
Oh, fucking no, not bad. It's just like a lot more. It's a lot more on the tongue. You
got
have to say. But no, I think it is still pretty funny. I completely forgot the topic we were talking about earlier. At this point,
Who
because
cares?
I had to bring that up. Hey,
We're
who
just
gives
some
a
idiots
shit?
on a mic and then we roll a title card.
I think it was just the Twitch streaming stuff. I mean, like I think
Are we
we
some
said we wanted to take
idiots
this
on a
ours
mic?
seriously. I don't think I
that
personally. I don't think I personally ever had like a bad experience with Twitch streaming. I think there have been times it's like, okay, I've been streaming for a way too long. I need to like hop off at this point. But like, I don't think I could say personally I've ever had a like bad experience streaming. But like, I don't know if that's the same for you. I don't know if you guys want to talk about that because at the end of the day, right? A little bit of a touchy subject.
Got one.
Oh boy, go for you're the host. You're the not the host. You're the guest. Go for it, man.
I'm hosting.
No,
We've
no,
been-
Welcome back
We've been
to
eradicated
cut,
as
cut,
hosts.
cut,
We're
cut.
gone.
Cut. No, I'm playing.
I have one. I was asleep during my subathon, and we
boy.
had a friends cast.
Oh God.
And I have a friend group that I'm still in. And one of the things that happened in that friend group during that was a complete falling out of two people being friends because of a joke that was made that one person had said already that they do not like being made. The other person said it this person blocked this person, and then every one of these friends blocked this person.
Oh boy.
All while I was asleep.
Oh boy.
And so I got woken up in the middle of the night by a bunch of DMs from this friend group being like, "Yo, Hunter, you gotta come back on the stream, man. Something just happened."
Oh no! I didn't even know this happened. I
was-
deadass don't. I don't think you ever told me about
so
this.
bad.
Wow.
I am still friends with both of these people.
Oh my god.
I have no bad blood with both of these people. They hate each other. They have not talked to each other in a while. There was one point in time where something that this person said who had made the joke got like telephoned back to this person and misconstrued completely.
Oh
And so
god.
this
boy.
person reached out to me being like, "Yo, can this not be said? This is completely fucked up." In his eyes, it would have been if that's what was said. So it was so bad, and it's been so
Wait.
bad because it keeps
I don't-
accidentally getting brought up.
I don't want to pry into it, right? But it's like, was this like IRLs or this is like online friends?
These are online friends. They're no one that you would know besides. No, probably not.
You'd
They're.
be shocked. I know a lot of people that you may not remember, realize.
Well, you. I don't. It's fine.
I mean, like, don't say it on.
It's
podcast,
not. It's
right?
not worth it. It's not
Maybe,
worth
maybe
it.
It's
yeah,
not
not
worth
worth
it.
it. Not worth it, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. I never knew that happened. Wow.
It was.
Because I feel like I watched a bit of your subathon. I'm kind of shocked that.
It was during a friend's cast when I was asleep at like 1 a.m. is when I got woken
that's
up.
probably
It
why
was
then, yeah.
So bad.
That's wild, bro. All of that on a fucking subathon, bro. That's crazy.
The fucking
That's
subathon.
crazy.
This is the worst thing that came out of the subathon. Is
That's
the
so
entire friend collapsing. It was so bad.
Oh my god, bro. No, I don't think I've ever had that happen to me.
No.
I don't think I can put that on my fucking bucket list. Shit.
It was awful.
I don't think you want to.
I
No,
really don't
no.
think- You should probably cross that one out.
Just
That's wild, dude.
erase it. Just
I mean, hey, I guess you never know what the fuck could happen one night. You know? I mean, like, that's
My headset died.
just what it is now. Shit.
your headset died.
I'm gonna just go like this. Hey guys, I'm back.
Oh my
How
god.
did your headset die?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That's
I'm
that's
back.
good. No, but like, I mean, MC, do you got anything? I mean, like, in terms of streaming experiences?
Not really, if I'm being honest. Nothing really interesting ever happens on my streams.
Yeah, no, understandable. I mean, that's kind of me too.
Yeah, I'm the
Guess
same way.
Bullshit.
I believe that.
Nothing bad ever
after
happens.
telling that story, I don't believe you on the
Nothing bad
slightest.
ever happens. I think there
Speaking
were
of,
3 slurs said in my stream while I wasn't there. One of them being the name for a Red Dead Redemption horse.
I mean, I've had one on my stream before.
Oh, actually, I've had 4 on my stream. One of them by the good old-fashioned Inferno Fox.
I love how
My
we're keeping
fucking
track.
goat.
I think
Yeah.
I only have one, but I won't say their name because I think it's really funny. I'll tell y'all later. But I've had one slur said on my stream. It was a very long time ago during ITK minis, like the early ITK minis.
Oh boy.
And
ITK,
Yeah.
my beloved. Come back.
ITK,
No,
my-
Go
no.
back.
no.
Please don't, please don't, please
With
don't,
all due
please don't.
respect, no.
Logan Time's the greatest person ever. Vetoing ITK. going back.
Veto.
Not ITK, but ITK minis. Let's put that into perspective.
true.
ITK minis. No, but streaming, man. Streaming is definitely something. It's
Streaming.
you have the good moments, and then I guess you have a fucking friend group falling out on a subathon. Speaking of
It's
subathons,
so funny.
I mean, like, what was the subathon experience like? You were the one who's done a subathon. Me and MC, we don't have the time for that shit.
I am a seasonal worker, so I have the time to do it off season. So the subathon I've had crazily enough, I've had 5 people now, I think, ask me for tips on how to do a subathon. Like I am some like grandmaster streamer. I don't know how to stream. I have
You
no
are the
commands
master
set up
of
in
the
my chat.
subathon.
My friends cast consisted of me sitting in a VC alone half the time and not having their screen shares open when people were there. I am not the person to get advice from at all. But besides that, subathons are so, like, they're good and they're really fun to do. Once I don't think I'll ever do it again, because I cannot live up to what happened in my first subathon. I had 952 subs.
Damn.
Fucking crazy. And
That's fucking.
I
I didn't know it was
never
that
happened
much.
again.
I dream of stuff like that.
Like, that's fucking crazy. I will never live up to that, and if I do it again, I'm not even getting close to that shit. But that's besides the point. I think it's great. I think it's good to do. I think if you are confident that what your goals that you have set, you are feasibly able to do, and the amounts that you've set are actually good for the time, and you're not gonna get spam rated by the IBO with 100 viewers every 5 seconds.
I fucking remember that.
And they would have a match, they'd end the stream, restart the stream, have a match, end the stream, and then restart the stream, and do that 4 times in a day.
Yeah.
If that doesn't happen, it'd be a great experience.
How much time did it add?
It
like
was
so
10
much
minutes
time.
a viewer.
Oh, 10 minutes of viewer.
Cooked.
Oh, you were cooked.
When it first started, I didn't expect to get seen. I didn't know the IBL streamed at that point, and so when I first got rated by the IBL, it was at 120 viewers, and so that added 1,200 minutes, and so
That's really good.
Real quickly lowered the time for raids afterwards.
That's valid.
The best part of this subathon was indirectly being rated by JoJo solos. Because one of my good friends was hosting a lobby for JoJo, and JoJo solos rated her, who instantly rated me afterwards.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I had 270 people watching
Oh
my
my
stream.
god.
Holy
And that
shit.
Oh my
fucking
god.
terrifying.
Yeah.
I had never
I
been
would be
more scared in my life. But that was great. I had a really good time. That added 2,000 minutes to my stream.
Oh.
So that was
Oh my god.
great.
No, that's crazy though, man. I think the one thing I regret, right, during the Hiitzathon, I didn't know you that well during the Hiitzathon, which is crazy to think about. I had no idea. I think we talked like a couple times, like we weren't like close like that. I don't even think I was in your subathon server, which is crazy.
I don't think
We no, because like I think I was doing other shit. I was just like busy with other things, and like that was a time where during the Hiitzathon we didn't talk that much. However, I'd pop in your chat every now and then, and like we'd like chat it up a bit. But like it's crazy now that like we talk damn near every day compared to back then. That's also what I find like pretty funny. It's just like I think what actually it's really funny because I think Betacraft truly like actually like heightened our friendship a lot too, which I like.
Yeah.
Fucking cool as shit.
Yeah. Betacraft made me friends with a lot more people than I'd ever thought I'd ever be friends with.
Dude, for real, I'm telling you, man. It's,
like that
crazy.
server did so much. And also
I think it
ruined my sleep.
I think it did a lot for us because like even with MC, right, MC wasn't necessarily part of Betacraft that much, but like he made an impact by just aura farming, and now like I see this motherfucker NVCs
And now people call me the handsomest man alive. Like
yeah, you get like you two
it's not the truth.
you two get the funniest names to me. Like I hear MC and like Hiitzathon all the time being called like pretty boy and shit. I'm just like,
well, people hate me, so that's kind of what that goal happens.
You know how many people in that subathon is going to watch this fucking episode because both of you have your cameras on this entire time? You guys are fucked. You guys are
Hey
fucked.
guys, do you like the haircut?
And
I forgot to mention.
Say that hits. Good luck in your DMs, dog. I pray for your DMs because you're about to get.
I say they hate me all the time. It's great.
And they beat your ass for it.
And they beat my ass every time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not
For
fun.
good reason.
Yeah, that's good
because you're a
reason.
great person. But no, I think
We can circle back on that.
yeah, but I think in terms of just like the subathon and everything, like we've had a lot of things that have like changed and whatnot. I mean, like subathon, you kind of realize like, you know what, subathons are not for the two to three time.
Oh my god,
They're-
it actually ruined my fucking mental. I like genuinely speaking, it ruined me at the end of
probably
it.
lot
I
of
was
work.
gonna say that's got to be extremely mentally taxing.
Oh yeah.
Because it wasn't even the fact that I was like overwhelmed or anything, or like I had been like tired from talking and like didn't want to talk anymore. It was the fact that I am so bad at this in every stream I do, but constantly I'll look at my phone and see how many people are watching, and then put it down, and then look and then see if there's more or less, and see what I did wrong or see if I did something right. And I had streamed 400 hours,
Oh my god.
and every 10 minutes I would look and see it go down a little bit or look and see it go up a little bit, and I had changed so much of myself to try and keep it at a peak, and it was so bad. I was a completely different person like halfway through the subathon, and at the point in time where I had set the ending, like the permanent ending to the subathon, I had like looked at myself in the mirror and I just could not recognize myself, and I put down streaming for like 2 weeks afterwards
Yeah.
because I was like, I need to just reset. This is so bad for me.
This is why they say it's good to just have somewhere where you just can't look at the viewer count.
Yeah, viewer counts gotta be like oh, I've seen so many people struggle with viewer counts, and then like I'm just sitting here like, huh, I don't really. Viewer counts for me personally, it doesn't really affect me as much because I'm kind of just like, okay. I'm so nonchalant about it, but I understand right how like taxing I understand that, right? It's not like I'm saying like I don't understand it, that because I mean like, I definitely can understand 400 hours. Yeah, you're at some point gonna be like, why is my view count this low? Or why is my view count so high? Like, what am I doing right? What am I doing? I can understand it because it's like constantly added, but like, I mean, shit, I'm like, my viewers are down. Oh well, I mean, cool,
It's
I
a
guess.
similar standard to how I set myself for events, which is not healthy. And disclaimer, don't do this. But if I get my highest placement in an event, that is now my expectation.
Ooh,
And
yeah,
if
no.
I don't get that, I have done something wrong. And
Bro, this
that
is... No, yeah, I feel a similar way. Like, I remember my second ever event, Chaos Clash 1, bursting onto the scene with a second indiv, and suddenly people were predicting me first indiv, and I was like,
Yeah.
this is the standard I've set for myself.
Yeah.
See, this is why it's good to be a bottom frag, mid frag, because it's like I don't have any too much standards. I just have standards in the PvP game modes. That's it. No, but like I've seen. Okay, I want to fucking point this out here because I feel like it. The amount of times I've seen this motherfucker MC beat himself up because he doesn't get like top 5 or top 10 is so fucking like funny to me because it's like, bro, you did fine, dog. But I understand.
I
that,
have
you know, like,
extremely high standards for myself.
He has
do the same
he
exact
has
thing.
high fucking standards. I'm sitting here like, bro, you did better than me. Shut the fuck up.
Like realistically,
We
like,
are not
I'm
the
kind-
same.
I am the same exact way as, and it's not good. In
No.
building blitz, I think I got like 5th at one point, and I am not good at building blitz. I don't know how I did that, but now every time I get below like 10th, I'm really pissed because I feel like I could do
Oh,
better.
I don't-
even though I'm not good at that game.
I don't want to know how I'm gonna feel when I don't almost complete 9 builds.
Hey guys, me who's completed 5 maybe.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
But fuck, dude. I mean, like, it's just like mentals in general, right? For like streaming or just like events and shit. It's kind of just like, hey, it really depends. And I think, I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I want to kind of recount this back because like we're kind of on the topic of like streaming and everything still. back when I did the Betacraft segment for my character coming back, that was fucking crazy, the amount of people I had watching.
Your character meant a lot to people. Your character meant a lot.
I wish I was there.
My character, oh my god. And it's like, I was just shocked, you know, because like I'd been talking to Kairos, which is also the person who was kind of had the same exact name, but their name is Kairos, and my name is Kairos. I was talking to them after. I was like, oh my god, that was fucking crazy. That was like an actual surreal experience because like that was my first time without a raid, being at like 24 viewers at a constant. That's how many viewers I was at throughout the entire segment and into the first little bit with Rena and Venus, I think it was. I was at 24 viewers. I was like,
dream of days
what the
like
fuck is
that.
happening? What the fuck is going on, right? So like, I'll definitely get excited when I'm like at high viewer counts, but it's like when low viewer counts, I don't really know, man. I just stream the stream. You know, I stream to entertain whoever I can. And that's kind of the mental mindset I've kind of put myself onto, and to try to not make myself like think about it way too fucking much, right? And it's just, I still think back to it. I'm just like, how the fuck did I pull that off? And how the fuck did I get that many viewers at once just watching me? It's fucking crazy to me. I don't know, man. I think that's the beauty of streaming too. So like, the things that you do sometimes you don't realize are going to pop off, or just a strike of luck, man. Strike of fate. They'll fucking do you wonders, you know.
Never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, for you in terms of fucking YouTube shorts, like, dog, your YouTube shorts pop the fuck off.
Okay, YouTube shorts.
For whatever
YouTube,
fucking reason.
the YouTube Shorts algorithm is just incredibly stupid.
So good.
It's so
great.
It's so
that's
stupid.
ever happened. It's
I
so good.
put extremely minimal effort into my YouTube Shorts, and they just get 1,000 views, and I'm like, is it even worth doing what I'm doing?
Yeah, it's just YouTube Shorts, man.
You should get like
I'm not chasing the views.
And then
No,
you'll
I'm
be
not
the
necessarily either, right? It's just like, it's still surreal when you do see the views, right?
Yeah.
You might not be chasing it, but it's surreal when you see it. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I think that, I mean, like, I don't know, man. Just experience is fun. It's fun. It's a good experience, I think, for most of it. Sometimes you might have those bad experiences, but I think the bad experiences are what builds up to the good experiences you have. And that's not just like streaming, that's not just events, it's just life in general, man. You know, you might have a shitty fucking day, right? But that shitty day is going to end up bringing better experiences in the future, because it's like, okay, I can't fucking beat that shitty day, so, you know, the next day might not be as shitty, but hey, it's better experience,
And
right?
you can't appreciate the highs without the lows.
Yeah. And I truly believe that, you know. And the amount of self-help fucking books and shit I read and shit during those 4-month break, too fucking many probably. David Goggins my goat, but no, it's just like,
Who's gonna
you know David Goggins?
Who's gonna carry the boat?
Oh my god, yes,
Who the
bro.
fuck is gonna carry the boat?
But it's
Don't
just
get
like,
that
man.
reference.
Dude, I'm so glad I found
I
somebody
don't
who's read,
read.
like, have you listened to oh my god, I gotta bring that book up now, because you got me the fact you actually know who he is. I finally found somebody who actually knows who David Goggins is in this space. I'm like, you've got me giddy now. You've got me in my side of like, I'm so happy now. Have you just seen him from podcasts, or did you actually read his book, Can't Hurt Me?
I have not read his book, but now I want to.
I am currently listening to the Audible. It's kind of like a book reader, but it's also a podcast. So it's a little bit of both, right? They read the book, and then they have a little bit of a segment after each chapter where David Goggins himself is talking to the narrator who's reading the book, and he's kind of just asking questions back and forth. Right now, I'm kind of into the story where it's like, I don't know why the fuck I'm going on a ramble about this. Fuck, you got me at a fucking point.
This is good. This is good.
It's okay, I'll cut you off
right
at
now
some
he's-
point.
Right now, he's at the point where like he's in his marathon. He's doing marathons and stuff, and like this motherfucker got to be Superman or something. Cause what the hell? Like, it's actually fucking crazy what this man can do. I mean, he, without any training, doing 100-mile marathon without fucking failing is crazy to me. It's fucking mental.
That's wild.
And it's not the only 100-mile marathon he's done. He's done multiple.
I
with
struggle
barely
just going
any
100
training.
meters.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's like the shit he puts himself through. I mean, like, he is on his last. You think he would be dying when he talks about his experience and like talks about the things that are happening to his body during this marathons. And it's just like, it's crazy to me how a human can put himself through such pain. But it's like, it shows you the type of grit this motherfucker has, and the fact that like he doesn't quit. Whatever happens to him, he's not going to quit. And I absolutely like, it's inspiring how much a single person who is at his last ends can just never quit. And I just sit there and I think to myself, like, that's the type of guy I want to be. I want to be the type of guy who doesn't let his mental get to him, wants to be able to do the things he wants to do, not let anybody tell him, you know, I can't do this or I can't be this person, because it's mind games. And he talks about how, you know, a lot of the mental things we go through, right? It's our mind trying to trick us into thinking that we're not good enough when we are. We can do anything we fucking put our hearts to, right? We can. We're all the same human beings. Some of us might have some things that we have to go through, right? But we got to keep going, man. And it's just, he gives such a great example, because it's just like, wow. I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, I'm a guy who plays games on the internet, on like games online. This motherfucker's putting himself through life or death during a mile marathon or military stuff like that, right? His journey in the Navy, what is it? I believe it was the SEALs training shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, he just puts himself through so much. I'm sitting like, man, it's inspiring, and it's actually pushed me to do a lot more in my day-to-day life in general. You know, like, I had a really bad time in terms of like, as much as I work out, I sometimes miss days where I'm working out. I haven't been working out much because I've been working a very physical job, but it's like that book alone and reading it really wanted me to get back out there, because it's like, what am I doing? You know, I need to be doing the things that I should be doing, which is like getting out there, getting my workout in, because I know I should. And it's just like, it just helped me get a lot of what I've been wanting to do for a while. It helped me get back out, even play soccer again, you know? Find somewhere with a group of people where I can go do the things I fucking love, which is go out there and play soccer. And that's what I've been doing for so long now. Go out there, play a game or two. I might be the most socially awkward motherfucker in terms... You might not know this, Hits Hunter, but in real life, I am a lot different of a person. I am not this I'm not the social guy I am online. I am a completely different person. I am very socially awkward. I have self-conscious issues, right? That's who I am in real life. But it's kind of like, I want to do the things I love. So, like, I just got to say fucking and go with it, man. And it's kind of been the type of mental I've been running on nowadays. It's just like, just fucking do it. Just try your best. Just do it. Just fucking do it, right?
For it.
Just fucking go for it.
As Shia LaBeouf once said.
Yeah. But I kind of went on to like, because I think a good part, as much as we're like idiots on the mic, I kind of went into like a little bit of tangent about mental health, because I think mental health is very important. It's something very important in the scene that needs to be talked more, I think, because I think there's a lot of people out there in the scene that there's things that go on, you know. There's people that we know that sometimes struggle, and it's not like it's a bad thing either. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to be in those situations where it's like, yeah, today has been tough, or yeah, this week has been tough, or hell, even this month has been a miserable fucking month, right? But we gotta keep fucking going, man. We gotta keep going. It's just like,
at the end of the day, there are, no matter what's going on in your life, there are always brighter days ahead. You are never alone. There's people out there you can talk to, or if you don't need to talk to, if you need someone to talk to you, those people exist. And I mean, again, you're just not alone.
Yeah, you're never alone, right? There's always going to be somebody out there just being like, hey, you all right? And trust me, I've gone through my shit. I know you two probably have had your own things, right? We're human beings. We're gonna have things that are just not gonna be great, you know? We're human beings. Life is not the fairest thing in the world. Let's be honest. Life kind of sucks. It does, and it's not a bad thing to say that. Life kind of sucks at times, you know? And it's just, that is what it is, you know? But I say this a lot on my private, and sometimes I've said this on my main account and even on stream, you know. I truly believe that the stars align for everybody, one way or another, you know. And I think it just takes time, you know. It truly takes the time And you know, and I mean, like, I kind of been going on a ramble here, so I'm sorry. You know, I've kind of taken the spotlight a little bit off of Hunter. I mean, like, even if you have anything, Hunter, go for it, man. I mean, shit.
I'm not the person to talk about mental health.
Fair.
I don't. It's not.
So speaking of mental health, this is totally unrelated to mental health.
No, this is good.
That's fair.
This is good.
Hunter, would you rather have unlimited bacon but no more games?
Why the fuck are we going to
Or
this? We're going to this straight from mental health.
games,
Fuck's sake.
unlimited games, but no games.
Okay. So, here is the caveat to that question. It's either unlimited bacon or no games. But games,
Fuck on.
over here, unlimited games, but no games. Meaning games and no games cancels out, so you just have unlimited games. So it's either unlimited bacon or unlimited games. And so that's the actual question. Because games and no games cancels out. Those don't exist anymore. It's like a math equation. And there's unlimited games left.
But there's games. But there's no games.
Gone. Those aren't real. You've made them in your mind.
I have a really specific question. Is this the fucking question on the agenda? God! Motherfucker! God! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you so fucking much! You piece of shit! I fucking know what you are! I know what you are, motherfucker!
Thank you guys for coming out to episode 3 of Idiots on the Mic. We hope you enjoyed. Tell us what you want to see next time. Leave a comment down below. This is later MC because my audio cut out, but that's it from me. Have a good one, folks.
Is that the actual end of the episode?
The end of the episode, and that's where it cuts off.